This is Performance Insight with Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist, a platform curated to build models of excellence for the marketplace and the nation.
Welcome to Performance Insights with Dr. Abiola Salami. This show is designed to build models of excellence in the marketplace. So whether you're a man or a woman, old or young, professional or entrepreneur, or you're in the public sector or private sector, in the military or paramilitary, or you are even a politician, I believe you can be a model of excellence on your team, in your organization, in your industry, and in your community. As a model of excellence, you're expected to go above and beyond the call of duty every time to make positive contribution to your organization and community by constantly improving your skills, gaining relevant knowledge, and shaping your attitude. In this season of Performance Insights, we'll be exposing you to an opportunity. That opportunity is the Peak Performer Festival, delivered by the Peak Performer Africa, a Pan-African media and leadership performance strategy platform focused on equipping leaders with the tools, networks, mindset, access, and visibility required for transformational change across the continent. The Peak Performer Africa is committed to driving a culture of excellence on the continent of Africa. Now, in case you are wondering, what is the Peak Performer Festival? Let me tell you what it is. The Peak Performer Festival is a multicultural, multi-generational, and multi-industry platform where active players in the public and private sectors converge annually to do three things. One, they share and obtain insights to achieve greater results in their vocation. Two, they connect with other active players to unlock opportunities. And three, they showcase their products and services to gain visibility and market access. The next edition of the Peak Performer Festival is coming up on the 17th and 18th of November 2025, and it presents your organization with 4 golden opportunities. 1, it's a cost-effective way to equip your young staff to blend artificial intelligence with emotional resilience skills that will help them to drive productivity and performance so your business reduces costly turnover and accelerates results. It is a value-optimized strategy to build the capacity of the women in your organization to blend artificial intelligence insights with emotional courage that will unlock innovation so your organization unleashes untapped creativity and market growth. It is a strategically efficient way to engage your senior leaders and the decision makers in your organization to discover how to turn AI-powered decision making into growth and confront the hidden emotional cost of leadership so they can drive financially disciplined growth that delivers respect in the boardroom and resilience beyond it. And finally, TPP Festival 2025 is a capital smart way to earn your brand visibility, trust, and unmatched stakeholder goodwill so that you strengthen loyalty, you attract investment, and expand your market influence as we recognize organizations that are blending artificial intelligence with human intelligence to set the standard for performance across Africa. Now, don't take my word for it. You can visit www.tppafrica.com/fest to learn more. And when we come back from the break, we will give you a front row access into the last edition of the Peak Performer Festival so you can see the quality of conversations, the audience, and brands that we serve.
This is Performance Insight with Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist.
Empowering people, shaping leaders, sustaining legacy. This is what you get at the Peak Performer Festival 2025.
The power of 4 world-class experiences in 1.
At the Emerging Leaders Summit, the young people in your organization will be equipped with productivity and resilience skills that drives performance so your business reduces costly turnover and accelerates results.
At the Woman of the Year Summit, the women in your organization will be equipped to unlock boldness that fuels innovation so your organization unleashes untapped creativity and market growth.
At the CEO Forum, the decision makers and senior leaders in your organization will confront the hidden emotional cost of leadership, and they will return sharper, stronger, and more strategic so decisions translate into sustainable profitability and operational excellence.
And at the Peak Performer Awards. Your brand earns visibility, trust, and unmatched stakeholder goodwill, so you strengthen loyalty, attract investment, and retain influence.
Every business wants profitability. Every brand seeks loyalty. Every organization needs efficiency, but only the peak performers will make it happen. This is not just an event. It is your 4-in-1 advantage to revenue growth, operational efficiency, and stakeholder retention.
So, if you are a decision maker in your organization, the choice is clear. The Peak Performer Festival is a high-impact and cost-effective strategy to invest in your people, sustain your legacy, perform beyond limits, protect your stakeholders, and multiply your growth.
Enroll your staff, expose your brand, secure your sponsorship, and lead the future at the Peak Performer Festival 2025.
You can send us a mail on team@tppafrica.com or call us on 0909-123-4567 or visit www.tppafrica.com for more information.
The Peak Performer Festival is an initiative of CHAMP Global Leadership Consultancy, a world-class organization driving a culture of peak performance across the globe.
This is Performance Insight with Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist.
Research consistently shows that emotionally intelligent teams communicate better, manage stress more effectively, adapt faster to change, and deliver measurable gains in productivity, retention, and customer satisfaction. That is why at the Peak Performer Festival 2024, organized by CHAMP, we put together a panel comprising some of the finest HR leaders in Nigeria, who are all honorees on the Peak Performer Africa platform. They are Kunbi Adeoti, the Chief People Experience Officer at Leadway; Kemi Shonubi, the Director of People, Culture Experience and Operations, TVC Communications; Yemi Faseun, the Chief Talent Officer at YF Partners; Pai Gamde, the Chief Talent Officer at Coronation Group; and Uche Ogbonnaya, the Head of HR, Development Bank of Nigeria. They shared thought-provoking insights with young career professionals and entrepreneurs that attended the Emerging Leaders Summit of the Peak Performer Festival 2024. The panel topic was improving workplace effectiveness with the magic of emotional intelligence. So, brace yourself for the insights the HR leaders shared on how young people can use emotional intelligence to deliver their KPIs and record fast-paced career growth.
This is Performance Insight with Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist.
I know you don't just want to succeed, you want to lead. You want to rise. You are not just chasing titles, you are building something that lasts. Your vocation is more than a hustle, more than the next milestone, more than late nights and big dreams. For you, it is leadership, not just of a business, but of a vision, of a future. You want to grow with purpose, think sharper with clarity, lead deeper with presence, speak better with confidence, move faster with power. The Made for More Accelerator program is here to equip you for the leadership journey ahead. With structured learning on productivity, communication, relationship building, executive presence, and emotional intelligence, we will equip you to be the kind of leader who inspires change, builds wealth. You will gain opportunities that will stretch you, mentors that will challenge you because you are built for more. At the Made for More Accelerator program, we will equip you to win the room, to inspire your team, and build a legacy. It is time to grow into the leader your vision deserves. If you are ready to grow into that leader you know you're meant to be, you can visit www.abiolachamp.com/madeformore. Contact us on 070-266-68008 or hello@abiolachamp.com to reserve your seat. Made for More, cohort 5/15th to 17th October, 2025. Made for More cohort 6, 16th, 18th February, 2026. Made for More cohort 7, May 18th, 20th, 2026. Made for More cohort 8, August 10th to 12th, 2026. Made for More cohort 9, November 16th to 18th, 2026. Made for More Accelerator program creating the future today.
This is Performance Insight with Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist.
Why do you think anyone at all, young, middle, at the top, why do you think they should pay attention to cultivating emotional intelligence?
Why it's important is we live in a very relational world. We live in a relational world. Unfortunately, you know, the times and seasons we're in, we're getting behind technology, and the subject of relationship seems to be falling behind. Knowing when to speak, when not to speak, when to mind that body language, when to act like you are not even in the room, and know when you're actually in the room. It's knowing when to be present in body, but your mind has left the room because it's so important. It's knowing it's not everything that I must put on social media. It's knowing it's not everything that I must give attention to. Every human being sees themselves as people of worth and substance, and I want to be treated as such. And as much as I want to be treated that way, I have to also be able to reflect the same. So it's important.
Right, but for the young person in this room that may even be wondering, which one is emotional intelligence again? You know, yes, artificial intelligence, yes, tech, yes, and all about tech. You know, what one, you know, insight from your experience, you know, some example, something that's happened to someone, you know, how they could have gone far, you know, that you can just share to help us to gain insight on this.
My dad will tell you, you are to go to school not to read and write, but to apply knowledge. And so I always felt, you remember that thing you said about safety, biases, prejudice? I always felt that that's how the whole world is, and that's how the whole world should be. I'm constantly hungry for knowledge. To be hungry for knowledge is not a bad thing. And when I look at younger people today who say, I do me, I laugh. Because do you can kill you. There's a reason you were born into a family. You learn basic relationships. There's a reason you go to school. You learn basic relationships. There's a reason you were put in a community. You learn relationships. It rules your world as you go. And if you do not understand that ability to carry yourself and manage yourself through every connection that you get, trust me, your coaches, the enablers of your progress, the platforms you should learn to, you would not get to it. What would happen? Your journey becomes unduly delayed. And you will be forced to learn through that process, because everything is a process. And eventually you would understand that relationship, your ability to be self-aware, understanding how what you say, how you react, what you do impact other people, and eventually how you are perceived, that will then enable them to open doors for you. I think that answers your question.
Powerful.
This is Performance Insight with Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist.
I just want you to, to share your perspective on, one of these skills in emotional intelligence, that you think is really critical, for us Gen Zs, that other critical skill, from your experience, as well.
Emotional intelligence. A lot of people think it's just this phantom ideology, a write-up from a book. The other part is self-regulation. Self-regulation is that you should, while knowing yourself, be able to determine what triggers you, how you react to someone, whether you choose a reaction or a response. Or let's even use the example of the Will Smith. He had a choice to make. It was either he reacted or he responded. The reaction was what we saw. A response could have been that he walked on the stage, grabbed the mic and made a comment about what was said. Or even waited till a time when he was called to the stage to receive an award. Social skills is the big one too. Being able to navigate with people. How do you engage other people? How do you understand that while I'm talking to you, maybe your body language is telling me that this is not the right time. Many of us don't do that. We don't assess the room. We don't watch our people. We're not listening or reading meaning to the things that are not being said, because many times people don't need to talk before they express something. So I would say that, I've spoken about self-regulation, self-awareness, empathy, social skills. These are the things we need to all work on when we're talking about emotional intelligence.
This is Performance Insight with Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist.
In decision making, how does it guide us? How does this guide the young person to make decision in the middle of the noise? And what is trending, what feels good, based on what most people are saying, in the midst of all of that, how can Gen Zs, how can we apply emotional intelligence, to fast track our growth?
You want to fast track your career, please don't stay with certifications and another master's degree, and let me not use HR so that they don't come for me. I mean, not just certifications, let me be general, because the world is crazy at the moment about another certification and another certification. It is good for you if you want to remain at the base. I promise you, if you want to go to the next level, that middle of the park, where we call them middle level managers, it is no longer about your intellectual capability to do your job. It is now how I relate with Kemi and Kunbi and Pai and Uche. How many people have taken selfies today? I have. Yeah? When we take the selfies, what's the next thing we do? Let's be real.
You post.
We post. After posting, what do we expect?
Likes and comments.
And comments.
Yeah.
If you summarize all of that, what are we looking for?
Validation.
Validation.
Yeah.
For that's it. Absolutely. People who will validate you are the people you don't relate with. You see what I mean? If you put some generation, and I don't label generations. If you put some people in this room for 30 minutes, 1 hour, nobody may say anything
to each other.
But guess what? Everybody's talking to everybody. Yeah. We have moved into our personal spaces physically, but digitally we are communicating. Now, where I'm going is this. Every picture you take, every comment you make, every content you create, you're exposing them when you post them to 7-8 billion people in the world, potentially. Because once you're connected with them on any of the social media platforms, then they come into your space. So why are we looking for digital connection, but in terms of collaboration at work and communication and working with other people and social skills, we are dealing with be me, do me. It's not going to work.
This is Performance Insight with Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist.
Technology, rather than being relational, is avoiding difficult conversations. There are certain conversations that you must have. How you have it is even more important than the conversations themselves. In what ways, in your experience, in what ways do you think, what practical ways, do you think that young people can approach, something like that, rather than just gossiping it with their peers that cannot help them, or even at times posting it on social media, thinking when they do it, then the person they're trying to call out, will feel bad and go. How best, can young people handle difficult conversations?
I believe that emotional intelligence is really having value for the human being. Just respecting people and valuing them the way you value yourself. Because if I value Pai or Yemi or Kunbi or Kemi or the CHAMP, right? I would do to them what I expect them to do to me. So let's talk about what he has asked, which is really the listening skill, communication skill. The question he asks is touching on communication skill. So most of us just talk. We just want to pass our own point of view, our own perspective on this matter. We are not really listening. We're not really seeing the other person. But one thing I've found that works all the time is when you listen to people. People want to feel that they're important. People want to know that they are heard. That's the reason why we have a voice. People want to know that they're heard. So when you listen to people and people know that you care about them, people are going to trust you. And relationship is all about trust. And when people trust you, they can now get vulnerable with you. They can share things that, even further strengthens the relationship you have with them. And they were talking about that political intelligence. And of course, that's where it also comes. You can be in the office. You don't know that the cleaner is related to the MD's aunt. And every time you finish treating the cleaner carelessly, the cleaner and the MD are going to meet in the MD's house. Maybe when the MD wants to take decisions, he was even going to informally bounce it off the cleaner. You don't even know. You understand? So just be nice, be a good person, and you will go far. You will get to the peak.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is Performance Insight with Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist.
Everywhere you look, you'll see exceptional Africans. Innovators, leaders, legacy founders, and everyday heroes driving progress and shaping our continent's story. At the Peak Performer Awards 2025, we honor these trailblazers, and this is your chance to put their names in lights. Whose impact deserves recognition? Nominate them today, whether it's a dynamic entrepreneur, a public servant with integrity, a young visionary changing the game, a woman in leadership, or a legacy founder with decades of visionary contributions in their space. Visit www.tppafrica.com/awards to submit your nominations. Let's celebrate excellence, amplify impact, and build the Africa we all believe in. The Peak Performer Awards is where champions are honored and legacies are celebrated. Be part of it. Nominate today.
This is Performance Insight with Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist.
The key to delivering a culture of peak performance is for us to consistently deliver high quality results. Whether you're an entrepreneur or you're a career professional, it's about consistently delivering high quality results. Whether you are a lawyer or you're a comedian, it is about consistently delivering high quality results. Whether you just got into the marketplace today or you've been around for some decades, it's about consistently delivering high quality results. Now, in our work, talking about these high quality results, there are a number of kinds of results that are out there that people deliver in the marketplace. One of them is the result I call, can you scream this with me? I can't hear you. Yes, how many of you are familiar with audio results? The kind of results you only hear, you don't see. Yes, when you ask, they will say that they are working. You can hear that they are working, but you cannot see the work. The other kind of result we've seen around is scavenging, which is people hopping from one organization to another organization without necessarily having to be deeply rooted in a place. For you to grow steadily, hopping around, I've not seen, even for farmers, that the moment the plant wants seed, they just take it out in a few weeks, and then the plant is another place, in another soil somewhere, and then in another few weeks, they take it out. No, this needs to be deeply rooted in the place. Now, are we saying that it means you should spend your entire life in one organization? No, but we're saying that it should take some time.
This is Performance Insight with Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist.
This January, the clock will reset, and so must you. This is not the year for playing small, not the year for waiting, not the year for excuses. It's the year to show up, level up, and take your place. Welcome Welcome to the Kickoff Summit and Concert 2026 with Dr. Abiola Salami, where high performers come to realign, where creatives come to reawaken, where leaders come to remember who they really are. It's not just a summit, it's your strategy for the year. It's not just a concert, it's your soul on fire. Business, leadership, innovation, mindset. It all begins here. In one unforgettable day of clarity, culture, and conviction. In 2026, you can't lead anywhere if you can't lead yourself first. This is your moment. This is your launch. This is your kickoff for 2026. Brace yourself. Kickoff Summit and Concert, Saturday, 17th of January, 2026. Visit www.kickoffsummit.com for more information.
This is Performance Insight with Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist.
Welcome back. That was powerful. We will step up the conversation this year at the Emerging Leaders Summit during the Peak Performer Festival 2025, where we'll be looking at the theme GRIT, how young professionals and entrepreneurs can blend artificial intelligence and emotional intelligence to accelerate productivity and performance. Through our GRIT philosophy, which is grow, rise, innovate, and thrive against all odds, participants will gain the mindset, the tools, and coaching needed to unlock bold leadership, accelerate performance, and future-proof their careers and enterprises. Now, what makes this different is that one, it's selective access because attendance is by corporate enrollment to ensure that we only have high potential young leaders in the room. Two is that this is strategic coaching. It's not motivation. Every session is anchored on executive coaching frameworks, not hype. It provides practical tools to delegate that they can start applying immediately. And also, we'll be integrating delegates into the GRIT platform because the delegates will be automatically onboarded into the ecosystem for a 90-day growth sprint, mentorship, and continuous coaching. And of course, it's really rapidly different because of your return on investment as an organization. Because organizations that enroll delegates secure a future-ready talent pipeline, reducing leadership gaps and enhancing retention. And it is an immersive peer-to-peer learning because delegates will join strategy circles, coaching labs, where they learn directly from coaches, industry leaders, and peers, building networks of influence that last beyond the summit. You can't afford not to fully maximize the immense value that the Peak Performer Festival will bring to your business in terms of organizational-wide capacity development, branding and exhibition benefits, speaking slots, media visibility, and award night recognition. So, reach out to us now to enroll your staff, to expose your brand, and to secure your sponsorship and lead the future at the Peak Performer Festival 2025. You can send us a mail on team@tppafrica.com or call us on 090-9123-4567 or visit www.tppafrica.com/first for more information. If you are a decision maker in your organization, the choice is clear. The Peak Performer Festival is a high impact and cost-effective strategy to invest in your people, to sustain your legacy, to perform beyond limits, to protect your stakeholders, and multiply your growth. Until the next time, always remember, I believe in you, I love you, and I look forward to receiving you and your team members at the Peak Performer Festival. Until the next time, keep rocking your world like a champion.
Thank you for joining Performance Insight with Dr. Abiola Salami, a platform curated to build models of excellence for the marketplace and the nation. To watch the full video on today's topic, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and also watch more videos to boost your performance. Just type Dr. Abiola Salami on YouTube. Also, follow us at Abiola CHAMP on all social media platforms and Dr. Abiola Salami on LinkedIn. The magic of emotional intelligence is available as a virtual course. Visit www.tppafrica.com/academy to sign up. You can book Dr. Abiola Salami to facilitate at your next board meeting, management retreat, or monthly performance review. Simply call 0702-666-8008 or email us on hello@abiolachamp.com.
Join me same time next week as we explore more lessons from my book,
the magic of emotional intelligence.
This is Performance Insight with Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist.